Good evening. Thank you for joining us today for the Public Information Center for Princeton Avenue, Mulberry Street, and Trenton Farmers Market Rear Drive Intersection Improvement Project. To give you a background, before I do that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Bassett Muzaffar. I go as Sunny. I'm the county engineer for Mercer. The project manager for this project is Brian Gibson. He's the principal engineer in our office in traffic. Um, so the background for the project, this started from a study done back in 2010 by AECOM. And the goal was to provide the county with ways to improve the roadway for pedestrians and drivers at the same time. It seems this area had a lot of accidents, and the desire is to make it safer for everybody that uses the road. This project is part of two other projects. One is the roundabout that is going to be built on Princeton Avenue. The PIC for that was held last week. And the third project is the road diet project, which is going to be implemented after the two projects are done. As you can see, you will see at some point through the presentation that the road diet brings the lanes down from 4 to 3. And we are hoping that through this project, the safety is enhanced and for both motorists, bicyclists, and the pedestrians. Having said this, I'm going to hand over the project to Brian, who's going to walk you through the presentation. Thank you once again.
Thanks, Sunny. So let's jump right into it. As Sunny previously mentioned, this project, which is going to be at the rear entrance of the Trenton Farmers Market, Mulberry Street, and Princeton Avenue intersection, is adjacent to the Brunswick Circle extension roundabout project that we had a public information center for last week, and the Princeton Avenue road diet project, which will occur after these two projects have been completed. As you can see, this is a sketch of the proposed improvements. So if we zoom in here, the main improvement that we see, is this rear driveway to the Trenton Farmers Market, which will be regraded so we don't have the natural speed bump that's there currently. Additionally, you will only be able to make a left turn out from this entrance. The reason in doing that is so that the intersection operates more efficiently. Not to get too technical, but the way that the intersection operates currently is on 3 phases, where Princeton Avenue will go first, then Mulberry Street will go next, and then the rear entrance to the farmers market will go third. This causes there to be a longer wait time at the intersection. So the best way that we can do to allow this intersection to operate more efficiently is to have this left turn movement out of the farmers market driveway occur at the same time as the left turn from Mulberry Street. And then once these two movements have been completed, then the through traffic or any turns from Princeton Avenue will occur. Additionally, as Sunny had previously mentioned, the road will be dieted so that there are 2 lanes going in the west direction and 1 lane in the right direction, which allows us to add a bike lane on the south side of the road. This bike lane will continue to the Brunswick Circle extension roundabout. However, I do not have a diagram of that listed here. Additionally, if you did want to make the right turn out of the farmers market, because that is no longer going to be available, we are updating this driveway that is between the Capitol Car Wash and the Dunkin' Donuts. And if you drive around the backside of the farmers market, near where the seafood shack is, you can drive down to Princeton Avenue and make your right turn from there if needed. Additionally, in the future, once this project is completed and the roundabout has been completed, if you want to get to Mulberry Street from Princeton Avenue, from the Trenton Farmers Market driveway, you would make the left turn out onto Princeton, go around the roundabout that's off screen, and then come back down and make the left onto Mulberry, which should not take too much time. So as far as our construction staging, the first thing that we want to do is work on the ADA and pedestrian ramps on the northwest side of the street. So that corner will be detoured for all pedestrians. Next, we'll be working on the northeast corner, and then the detour will be set up there for the pedestrians. And finally, at the actual driveway to the farmers market, where there's a detour across that entire driveway. Additionally, when we're working on the rear entrance, all vehicular traffic will be detoured as well to take you to Spruce Street and then to Princeton Avenue while we work on regrading and work on any signal work that needs to be done. We anticipate that construction should be 3 months, weather permitting, and all moves from Princeton Avenue, Spruce Street, or any of the side streets will not be impacted. There is a very small piece of right-of-way that we do need from the Trenton Farmers Market, which is right here in like the southeast corner, where we'll be installing a new traffic signal. Excuse me. So as far as the schedule, as I mentioned, we're working on the right-of-way acquisition with the Trenton Farmers Market, which is ongoing. The project will go out to bid in March 2022. And once we get the bids back and we award the contractor the project, construction will begin late spring 2022. And as previously mentioned, we anticipate that it will last for 3 months. So if you have any questions about this project, please feel free to send me an email. That's bgibson@mercercounty.org. I accept all feedback. No question is a dumb question. That being said, I'll pass back to Sunny to close us out.
Thanks, Brian. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hopefully this project will enhance the safety as intended, and you will, the residents and the motorists in this area, along with the pedestrian and the bicyclist, will enjoy a safer corridor for a long time to come. Once again, thank you very much. Have a great evening.